Hey all, welcome to another wonderful episode on Tint Taste Tour, fulfilling your artistic and food cravings. Today we'll see how to paint these beautiful flowers with acrylic colors. To start with, mix a little bit of ultramarine blue with sap and viridian green and then apply it on the canvas. You can also use a brush instead of knife to apply the paint. And once you have applied this color, add randomly a little white paint here and there and just blend it in with the knife itself, or you can use a brush as well. I'm going to use a brush to blend all of the color very well, and make sure you apply a thick coat so that it blends well and color does not dry off immediately. So as you can see, once we blend it with the brush, we will get a turquoise color. On top of this, we'll apply a little bit of ultramarine blue as shown, so just a few dots here and there, and then we are going to blend it in with the first color. On top of this, I'll apply a little black color and then we'll blend it with the first color, and make sure you blend it well, else it won't look very good, and for that you will have to work a little fast so that the color or paint doesn't dry off. I've applied black only in parts where I have not given a shade of blue. Then take a silver foil and crumble it and tap it on the canvas with either yellow and white shades to get that textured look. And then for the top part, we are going to add a darker tone, which is black, because this will be the backdrop or the shadow area behind the flowers. The length of black lines coming down would be uneven, so in some places you can keep it long and some places short. And wherever you feel that the colors have become very dark, you can add in a little white and blend it. After the first coat has dried off completely, we'll add the second coat so that the colors don't blend in and we get a darker tone of black. Then let this dry completely. For the flowers, I'm going to apply first coat using a flat brush, the exact same technique that we had used when painting trees in the acrylic couple painting or even in the watercolor tree painting tutorial. So what we are doing is, we'll take a dry flat brush, dab it in color, then dab it on the palette so the bristles of the brush spread apart, and then dab it on the canvas. The colors I am using here are white and a mix of vermilion red and white, which gives us a coral shade. This dot-like effect of flowers is basically going to fill in the gap behind the main flowers that we are going to paint. I am using a small canvas here, but you can very well use a larger canvas. This is one of the easiest paintings and it looks very beautiful on the wall. Now for the main flowers, we are going to draw a 5-petal flower. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this way we will just go on making flowers everywhere. And I'm using a round tip brush here for that, a number 3 brush, and the same coral color that we had used before. Now not everywhere all the 5 petals of the flowers would be visible. In some places it would be all 5, in some just 2 or 3 like towards the edge of the canvas, and in some places it would just be a dot like towards the narrow uneven length around the center of the canvas. Using viridian green, we are going to make a few random leaves to fill in the gaps between the flowers. So just pressing the tip of the brush against the canvas. I personally love the combination of turquoise and coral color shades. It looks beautiful on the wall, but you can also play around with color combinations of your choice. At the moment, these flowers look pretty flat, and to add some depth to it, as you can see, I'm going to add white color on top of these flowers, and in some places let it blend in with the coral color, in some places let the white highlight remain. If you like this painting tutorial, do support by subscribing to the channel and also like the video and Share your views in the comments section below. After you're done painting all of the flowers, for the final touch, add a dot of vermilion red right at the center of each flower. Once the painting is ready, let it dry completely and then spray it either with gloss or varnish. And I have linked all the material required for this painting in the video description box below. See you next time with another fun tutorial. Thanks for watching.